ask yourself, how many birds should I start with? Then today's video will save you from costly mistake. Because truth to be told, most farms don't fail because they started poultry. They fail because they started wrongly. So let's talk about how to know the right number of birds to start with, how to plan your cost properly, and how to grow smart instead of rushing to grow big. Hello intending farmer, welcome back to my channel. I am Coach Blessing of God, a global farmer and a farming business coach with over 5 years of experience helping farmers in Nigeria and abroad build profitable farms that stand the test of time.
For over 5 years, I've helped hundreds of farmers in Nigeria and across the world build profitable, sustainable poultry business. My goal is simple: to help you farm smart, reduce losses, and achieve real results without unnecessary guesswork. Through my daily farm insights, mentorship program, and practical field experience, I've seen that success in agriculture isn't about luck. It's about knowledge, structure, and consistency. So if you're passionate about growing in agriculture, you're in the right place. Stay with me, learn, and let's build something great together.
Every week, I get messages like this: Coach Blessing of God, I have 300,000 naira. How many birds can I start with? Or, Coach Blessing of God, my friend started with 500 birds. Should I also do the same? And I always say this: you don't copy another farmer's number, you calculate yours. The number of birds you started with should depend on the following: 1, your available capital; 2, your management capacity; 3, your available space; 4, your target market; 5, your level of experience. If you miss it in the beginning, you may lose money before your birds even start laying or reaching maturity. Now let's break it down. Let's start with the capital aspect. For example, if you have 300,000 naira, don't use all for buying birds. Divide your fund into 4 major parts. The first thing you should consider is feed, about 60%. Then your birds, about 25%. Housing and equipment will take about 10%. Buy other miscellaneous, take about 5%.
That is to say, with that your capital, you consider your feed, your housing and equipment, your beds, and other miscellaneous, and even the medication and the vaccination for that batch.
Now, if you calculate it properly, you realize 300,000 naira can conveniently start you with 80 to 100 broilers or 60 to 80 layers. Not 500 birds like many people think. In fact, some people even think 1,000 birds. That's very funny though. Starting small allow you to learn the process and reduce risk. The second thing to consider, the management capacity. So let's talk about this. Here is another thing. Even if you have the money, do you have the time, attention, and knowledge to manage 500 birds successfully? I've seen many farmers who actually started big, but within 3 weeks, mortality took over because they couldn't monitor feed, temperature, and water properly. So I would advise you to start with the number you can monitor, manage, and master. When you master it, then expansion become easy. I'm talking in context. That means that's even if you have the whole capital, if you have a huge capital to start with. That's why I always say, don't chase numbers, chase mastery. Another thing to consider now, know your space and market. So let's talk about this. If your bed space is too small, your birds will be stressed, they will eat more feed, and they will actually grow slowly. And if you don't have a ready market, we end up selling at a loss when it is time to cash out. Before you even place that order and buy your beds, ask yourself, where will I sell? Who will actually buy from me? And what is the demand in my area? I've done a whole video concerning marketing, so you can go back to my channel to go and check a video on how to market your beds. That is how smart farmers think. So let's move to the next one: growth plan from small to scalable. Now here's the beautiful part. Starting small does not mean staying small. No. Start with 100 birds this batch. Next batch, scale to 250. By the third batch, then you can go for 500. And by then, you'll have mastered your feeding pattern, mortality control, and market system. That is what we call structured growth. And that is the secret behind every sustainable farm. Remember, growth without structure is disaster in disguise. Let me share a real life story with you. I remember one of my students started with 70 layers because that's what she could afford after watching my video. She took her time to learn, keep record, and perfected her system. By her second cycle, she increased to 150 birds. Right now, she's now at 400 plus birds with stable profits. That's actually what happens when you start small and grow smart. If you've learned something from this video, like this video to encourage more farmers. Also subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Go to the comment section and drop "I will start small and grow big" in the comment section. And by the way, my exclusive mentorship training December edition is starting the first week of December. It is a full online mentorship where I will personally walk you through how to start, structure, and scale your poultry business for profit. No guesswork, no confusion. If you have been planning to join, this is the time. You can even start paying instrumentally to secure your slot now. Just send a DM or comment, "Coach, I am interested," and I'm ready to guide you on the next step. Thank you for watching this video. Remember, success in poultry is not about starting big, it's about starting right. I am Coach Blessing of God, helping you build farms that grow, not just survive. I'll see you in my next video.